Good morning, everyone. Morgan Bushman here with Life Made Living, where we talk about anything and everything that is a part of our everyday lives and the things we can do to live ours to their fullest potential. So in today's video, we will be talking about something I am very passionate about and believe plays a huge role in our overall happiness, and that's our health. Whether it's our mental, our emotional, or our physical health, making sure we're taking care of ourselves not only keeps us alive, but it makes a difference in the quality of our lives. So today, as we're officially into the holiday season, I thought it would be good to sit down and have a conversation about diet culture and what it is, the positive and the negative effects it has on our health, physically, mentally, and if it has a place in our everyday lives. So first thing is, let's define what diet culture is. Simply, it's a system of beliefs in regards to weight loss or fat loss. And it's best known for word associations or buzzwords like low calorie, low fat, keto, good food, bad food, diets, all of that type of stuff. And that all comes from diet culture, this system of beliefs that we've created basically just around the idea of just losing weight, but all the different ways that go into it. So with diet culture, there's been a lot of talk, and there's a positive side and there's a negative side. So first, let's kind of talk about the negative side of things. And we all know focusing on our eating, and especially if we're not doing it with a clear mind, can lead to things like obsessing and eating disorders and body shaming. And those are not anything that we should be okay with or anything we should be promoting. And that's where diet culture gets lost for some people, is because they fall into those categories and they don't take that into consideration. But positive things have come from diet culture as well. Things like weight loss, healthy habits being formed, body positivity. If we don't like what we're seeing, or if we don't like the way we're feeling, we have the right to change that. We have the right to do what we know is a diet, being in a caloric deficit. That's all a diet is you're eating below your metabolic rate to set your body into a caloric deficit to lose weight. And that can change things. So from those positive things, if we have a positive mindset about it and we have a healthy relationship, there can be positive sides to diet culture. So now that we've talked about a couple of those positive and negative things, this is something that is very controversial right now, but it's something that, like I said, I'm very passionate about because it's very prominent in my own life. Down in the links below, I have a personal story of growing up as a dancer and then dancing professionally, and how diet culture affected me in those realms and played a role. And also now as a dance teacher, I see it with my own students. And I will be talking more about those parts of my life through other videos, but I wanted to keep the topic of this video focused on diet culture. But if you want to read about that, the link is in the description box. So as I was writing for this video and doing a little bit more research, I looked up the hashtag diet culture, and right underneath was the hashtag diet culture sucks, where I found many different posts about health at every size, which is another social movement urging body size and weight to be completely left out of the discussion when it comes to health. They encourage body positivity and acceptance for everyone, no matter their size, and I absolutely agree that fat shaming and body shaming needs to not be a thing anymore, but I really have a hard time sticking with this movement when they say our body size doesn't affect our health. Now, there is science on both sides of the argument, and just because you do weigh a certain amount does not mean you have a golden ticket to a long and healthy life. But we know that it has its benefits. The leading cause of death is cardiovascular disease, so heart attacks and strokes, and both of these have been linked to being overweight. Now, correlation is not causation. It's still something that can't just be pushed aside. When something is affecting your overall well-being and how you physically and mentally feel every day, it needs to be addressed and worked on. This topic is what first pulled me into diet culture and exploring both sides. From a mental perspective, I have personally experienced the negative effects of diet culture. But also from a physical perspective, I've also had positive experience. So, like I said before, we're officially into holiday season, and this is when diet culture is usually starting to creep its way into the back of our minds. Now, we do more things that involve food, like going to family dinners, going to parties, going out, all of the great holiday treats. We also don't get outside as much. We don't get that physical activity naturally from going outside. New Year's resolution lists start to pop up. And one of the main things you see on a lot of New Year's resolutions, and if you search it, is weight loss. Now, is it bad to want to lose weight or to go on a diet? It depends on who you are and the relationship that you've had with dieting in the past. Now, dieting itself, like I said, is just eating in a deficit to lead to that weight loss and fat loss. But if you're doing it for the wrong reasons and the way which you go about losing the weight is what can be good or bad. So if it's not helping you maintain a positive relationship with food or your body, that's when we need to take a different look. But it's not bad per se to want to go through those things. What I would say as a whole, if you're asking that question of do what you can to maintain a positive relationship with yourself, your image, and different foods. It's not wrong to want to eat and set goals in regards to your health and your fitness. It's not wrong to want to lose weight, to feel a certain way. And it's also not wrong to have a positive relationship with all food. And it's not wrong to start a new meal plan or a diet as we best know them. What's wrong is doing them because you're ashamed of how you look or of the relationship with food that you have. If it has a negative impact on your well-being and how you're living your life, probably not a good idea. Going into a diet with disordered thinking is always grounds for disappointment and furthering an unhealthy relationship with food. So start from the ground and work your way up. I do have a video coming out about different ways we can create positive relationships with food while eating in a deficit and reaching goals. So if you have anything you want me to talk about in that video, leave it in the comments below and I'll discuss it in that next video. Well guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, thank you so much for watching, and I want to hear what you have done to create healthy habits and mindfulness in our diet culture today down in the comments below. And also let me know if there are other topics like this you would like to see videos of. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a chance to be a part of the conversation. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, here's to chasing your dreams and a life made living. Bye.